Hi guys, I'm Rishi Suresh. I'm the president of the debate team, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to judge a debate round. First, you need to understand that when you're judging debate, it's important to be unbiased. You can't come into a debate round with some sort of preconceived ideas about the topic. Rather, when you're judging, you should be looking for who the better speaker or the person who is more persuasive is. That is the person who should end up winning the round. When you go into the round, you'll have an affirmative and a negative side. The affirmative would go for the topic, while the negative would argue against the topic. And then there's one more technical thing that you guys should probably be aware of. On a debate ballot, you'll see something called speaker points, and this is sometimes confusing for a few judges, but in essence, the way you interpret that is when you're giving speaker points, you should give an average around 27 speaker points. So if they're average speakers, then 27 speaker points. Above average, you can go a little bit above that, and below average, a little bit below that. But that's generally, you should be aiming for that 27 speaker points. So this should tell you everything you need to know about how to judge a debate round. Good luck judging. So one type of debate is LD debate, or Lincoln-Douglas debate. Now this is based on the ethics of a certain topic, like whether or not a certain action would be moral or justified. So the current topic right now that you guys will be hearing is resolved. The United States ought to guarantee universal health care for its citizens. So in other words, people will be arguing for a universal health care approach in the affirmative, and on the negative, people will be arguing against universal health care.
I'm gonna start over. Let's go. All right. I'm Daniel Hogg, the debate vice president. Another type of debate is CX debate. In CX debate, you're debating a plan of action or course of action about a topic. The current topic is resolved. The federal government should substantially increase its transportation infrastructure in the United States. So basically, the affirmative is going to advocate for a plan of action about the infrastructure in the United States, and the negative is going to say that this plan of action shouldn't be carried out with. Now, one of the things about CX debate is sometimes they can speak a little bit fast trying to get as much information as possible. Feel free to tell them the speed you're comfortable with before you start going into that round. Hi, I'm Daniel Hogg, the Vice President of Debate. The next debate we're going to talk about is PF debate. PF debate, or public forum, is probably the most straightforward of all the different types of debate. Now, one thing about PF as opposed to other types of debate is PF has a pro side and a con side, rather than an AF and neg. So the pro is the AF and the con is the neg. Now, the current topic we're debating in public forum is resolved. The United States should prioritize spending cuts over tax increases. So the pro side is saying that spending cuts ought to be done, and the neg side, or the con side, is saying that tax increases ought to be better.
Hey guys, this is Adrian Rivera, currently here to help you judge certain events. If you're watching this video, you're either going to be judging domestic or foreign extemporaneous speaking. Now, what you're going to be expecting from this is a speech on current events. Now, the current events can be either domestic or foreign, about the United States or about the rest of the world. Now, if you're judging a United States topic, try to be as unbiased as possible, because certain areas might get a bit iffy, and they might go directly against your political beliefs. If you're judging a foreign topic, and they speak about a leader you haven't heard of before, be ready to just listen to whatever they're saying. Judge it on content, and if the arguments they're making make sense. Now, there are two ways of judging this. You combine both to make it a very good judging job. Overall, you have to judge first on content, see if what they're saying makes sense and the argument they're putting forth makes sense. And secondly, judge it on speaking style itself. See if you enjoy listening to the speaker, if they can max out the full 7 minutes, or if they're just entertaining overall. With that being said, good luck, have fun, do a good job. One last time, this is Adrian Rivera, here to help you in any way possible. If you're watching this video, you're going to be judging an acting event or a speaking event. Both are extremely different. So if you're going to be judging an acting event, like dramatic interpretation, humorous interpretation, or duet acting, be ready to interpret it however you want. Most of this is entirely intuitive. If they act really well, perform the script they have really well, or if the script itself is impressive, you can judge on that. Or you can judge entirely in a personalized preference, but make sure it's unbiased and you take every competitor seriously. If you're judging impromptu speaking or rhetorical speaking or anything of the like, you can judge it entirely intuitively as well, on who can speak better, who has a better speaking style, who's more persuasive, or entirely who's more charming. You judge it based on whatever you want. The same goes with poetry, prose, or any other events we have you in. Thank you very much for judging with us, and have a nice day. Good luck.